So I was 16 and I was working at Puka Dogs, Hawaiian style hot dogs. And we all went to Oahu to go to a Christian conference over there. And their Compassion had booths there, and I'd grown up with Compassion, so I knew what it was. But the person that was telling us about it told a story about a girl that was my age or less than my age who had like 11 or 12 or like a bunch of kids. So I was like, well, I have a job, like I get paid. I could support kids and I could support more than one kid. So, and I wanted it to be more of a sacrifice. I didn't want it to just be like, oh, the regular, it was $32 at the time. So like, what can I afford? I can afford 3 at least, you know? So I signed up for 3 and still sponsoring today. My dad's reaction, he's stoked.
Okay, let me tell you how it really went down at home. My daughter comes back. She's all fired up about wanting to have a Compassion kid, which is great. Compassion. I was so stoked she wanted to have a Compassion kid. And then she said, well, Dad, actually, I want 3 Compassion kids. And being a deeply spiritual man full of faith and everything, I said, you gotta be crazy. And I tried to talk her out of it. I go, look, you're just a kid. You work at a hot dog stand. I mean, for heaven's sakes, 1 kid is be fine. She goes, Dad, I've done all the math. I know that I can live without going to, buying new clothes, going to movies as often, all that kind of stuff. I've done the math, and I want to support 3. And I go, well, you got to do this. I mean, you're going to go to college. You got to do this all the way through college, all the way through high school. You can't just start something and let it go. She goes, Dad, I completely understand that. So, all right, if you understand that. She got her 3 kids, and of course, shamed the heck out of us, so we had to get a few more ourselves. That's how the story really went.
Well, from the beginning, I always thought, where a better place that I could put my money? Like, if I'm gonna spend $32 or $38, what's the best possible way it could go? And it's always been like, Compassion is the best bang for my buck. Like, that's actually doing something. It's not a new shirt for me or new like whatever that I want. Like, it's doing something, and I still feel like that today. So next February, I'll get to go to Uganda to see one of the kids, the little girl, and I'm really excited because I'll get to see basically my pen pal for the past 9 years, and I'll get to see how much she's grown up because we receive photos, and I'll get to see her lifestyle and her family, and I'll get to see that she's thriving and that she's healthy, and they'll show me where she goes to school and all these things that I've contributed, so I get to see like the blessing kind of, and that's gonna be really exciting. So if you're a high school kid, or if you're anyone that earns money on your own, can you think of a better way, a better place that $38 of your hard-earned money would go to besides sponsoring a kid, getting to know someone, and really impacting a life for a really actually small sacrifice? So if you want to make a tangible difference in someone's life, like an actual difference, and do something outside of yourself and do some real good for someone in need, there's a bunch of kids outside that you can sign up for, and you can start a relationship, and you can be a pen pal, and it can be really fun actually for you and a huge benefit for them.